Hey, okay, so we are here for what should be the final episode of version 1.6. As long as the missions aren't super long. The thing we're doing today, and I think the only thing we have left to do, is these 6 missions. This one requires something else, so 7, kind of, instead of 6. But 6 event missions, 1 random mission that's blocking something. Before we do that, though, I got really lucky, and I noticed this. I don't normally check my mailbox and read what it says. I just open it, claim all, leave. Surveys I sometimes try to pay attention to, because I do like taking surveys. But I just happened to open this and saw we got a letter from Lulukko. So I'm gonna read this before we do anything else. To my dearest fairy Nikki. Fairy greetings. Life has been a whirlwind lately with all the preparations for the official fairy ceremony, but I've finally found a quiet moment to write you this letter. Did you know your story has spread far and wide across the fairy world? Everyone now calls you the Miracle Fairy, and pink has been crowned the official fairy color of the year. Okay, I read that weirdly. I thought pink was a name. And pink has been crowned the official fairy color of the year. At the Fairy Academy, the little fairy apprentices simply can't stop asking me questions. What is Fairy Nikki's stylomancy? Where is the gateway to Mirrorland? How can I get a pudgy, wisecracking, two-legged cat companion like hers? And the list goes on. So I've decided, rather than leaving them guessing, I should share more about you myself. I have a plan underway. I've noticed many young fairies dyeing their hair pink and wearing fresh silk gowns, clearly trying to emulate your legendary outfit from the day you triumphed over the slumber sheep. So Pepetto and I stayed up all night crafting an exact replica, down to the smallest detail. Now no fairy needs to worry about whether or not to embroider Momo on their dress. Even the slumber sheep lent a paw, generously donating some of its wool. Your fairy outfit is proudly displayed at the Academy's main hall. I enchanted it with a little magic so that anyone who approaches can see your story unfold before their very eyes. The headmaster says the display draws large crowds of fairies every day. The pink dye is completely sold out. Even the nearby animals are starting to look a little patchy thanks to all the eager fairies gathering their fur to create their own versions. It must be tough being so popular. Once everything settles down, Pepetto and I will set off on a new adventure. I want to go beyond the fairy world and share your story far and wide with all living beings, so that when you arrive in Dreamvale, you won't feel like a stranger, because everyone will know your name. Now I just need to figure out how to send this letter all the way to Mirrorland. Don't worry. With the blessing of the Great Fairy, I will find a way. One morning, perhaps you'll wake up and find this pink letter resting gently by your pillow. Makes me very happy. Oh, some bears on feathers. Like I mentioned when we actually did the quest, I really hope there is follow-up stuff with Lulukko eventually. Are you the first quest I'm doing here today? 8th time being Seeker. Sherry was the first to be found. It's her turn to be the Seeker now. What are you all doing? We're playing hide and seek. Would you like to join us, miss? Oh, why would you want to hide from one another? It's a game, much like Bowtie Cat chasing butterflies. The Seeker is the Bowtie Cat, and the others are the butterflies trying to hide. The Seeker closes their eyes and counts to 10. Only 10? Giving the others time to hide. Once they finish counting, the Seeker must find everyone. Miss Big Kitty, come play with us. Sherry's the Seeker this round. I wasn't paying enough attention which one's Sherry. Oh, you are. I've already been the Seeker 8 times. I want more chances to hide. I need to work on my animal impressions. Though we agreed the first person to be found will be the Seeker next round. What should I do? I see. You got caught because you didn't hide so well. And now you're found, you have to be the Seeker. But if you're always the Seeker, you never get to practice hiding. Wait, how's this work? How are you the Seeker 8 times in a row? Do you never find them? Is that what happens? So it all comes down to not hiding well in the first place. It's a never-ending cycle. How about I be the Seeker? That way everyone can hide and Sherry can practice her animal impressions. That's great. We love having people who enjoy being the Seeker. Thank you, miss. Don't get so happy yet. Watch as I catch all of you. Close your eyes, count to 10, miss. We're gonna hide now. Closes her eyes and begins to count. That was fast. They've all scattered. Nikki, let's go find them. So I have a marker right there. Is this the right quest? Okay, it's not. Good. 2,000 meters. So, before I move, I'm just gonna scan my surroundings. What the heck is that? That was like a trash bag. I I would probably go that way if I was hiding. A quick visual scan. Nothing's jumping out at me. Right there? Who are you? I don't know who you are. So, I don't have the quest marker active and I don't want to activate it. I want to wander around for a minute. Is there someone hiding down here? I don't know what the range is going to be of this. Good thing no one's hiding down here, because that's actually pretty dangerous. Although there is some kids playing over there, so someone would probably see you if you fell in. Not you two. If they blended in with other kids, it would actually be really hard. I want to see this. Cute. Is this... I want to see this from another angle, actually. It is a really good angle for it, but I'm really interested in this dress itself. Because you're using the fur thing that I'm using right now, which is nice, because it makes like a snow fairy proper. It is snow, not snow, sorry. Like ice stars themed. It's got the fluffy neck piece, which I'm not sure which piece that is. It's probably the same one that comes with these feathers. Because this is not the feathers I have. This is the other head wings. The mini halo is probably attached to it. I don't normally pay attention to that part. So I'm going to do the same thing I always do. Is it this? Right here. Does that have a snowflake design on the front? It does not. So it is a different dress. Something I can actually do if I wanted to. I don't think I do want to. But I literally could spend a whole day just in this menu. Let's just click something random. Looking at every outfit. Okay. These are all things I've seen before, so... Yeah, this is the limited time stuff, so I should see everything on this list already. But... I could go through and do that, and then I'd know what everything is. But I think it's more fun to try to remember. The problem is just I'm forgetting now. So I need to find these hiding spots. Oh! I see something on the map. Are one of you up by this chest that I've apparently never gotten? Thank you. Did you climb on top of this? You did! Gotcha. You found me. Guess I'll have to choose a taller stone tree next time. Hide and seek is fun, but safety is most important. I know. Next time I'll find a stone tree that's tall and safe. Nikki, there's still other kids who haven't been found. Let's go look for them. Was I not the last to be found? How disappointing. As a reward for finding me, if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask me. So this would have been very hard if I didn't notice the map thing, because since we only counted to 10, I decided in my head that we had to be really close. So I would have been walking around in that tiny little entry area for a while. Are you underneath, maybe? No? Are you doing the thing I said and blending in with other kids so I wouldn't be able to tell you apart? Oh, there you are. You're actually on the road. That's like the worst possible hiding spot. Gotcha. Was the one who crawled over called napkin worm or handkerchief worm? It should be scarf worm. Oh, I think you're right. Huh? How long have you been standing there? Next time, find a bigger hiding spot. Or at least it can cover your whole body. I see. I'll find a better spot next time. Nikki, there are still other kids who haven't been found. Let's go look for them. You're good at this game. I'm sure you'll find them in no time. Not like me. When I played hide and seek for the first time, I was a seeker all afternoon. Wait, is it your first time playing too? Wow, you're amazing. If you need any help, just let me know. All the way down this way. Yeah, this would have taken me all day if I didn't realize the map thing. You're not super terribly hidden, Sherry. You're actually behind cover and you're very far away, and you have a line of sight to the start, so as long as you're not moving, I probably can't pick you out easily, but you know what direction I went in at the start, so it's easier for you to hide from me, especially if you want to move spots. Gotcha. You found me, even though I dressed up like a Barasat. Did you? I guess you are wearing a beret. Is that technically a beret? I don't know how to classify it. You were hiding in a field pretending to be a Barasat? No wonder they said you're not great at hide and seek. Your hiding pose definitely has the Barasat vibe, but there's still some room for improvement. Room for improvement? Can you tell me how? I've tried so many times. Is that the head movement? The Barasat head movement? Or is that just the pose she's doing has as the idle animation? Let me think. Maybe we can start with your appearance. With the red hat, if you add a white top and a black skirt, you'll look even more like a Barasat. And don't forget a pair of split-toe shoes. Hat, clothes, shoes, I see. Thank you both. I'll give it a try. But if you want to avoid getting caught in this game, it's best to hide somewhere less obvious. Nikki's right. It's way too obvious to spot a Barasat this size out in the open. I'll keep that in mind. Now that all the kids have been found, I declare this as a victory for the Seekers. Nikki and the kids return to the starting point. The kids did. I didn't. I have to run back over. I think it was right here. Where are you? There we are. Everyone's been found. That was the fastest round of hide and seek I've ever played. Hey, let's celebrate first. Miss is the fastest seeker in today's hide and seek game. Congratulations, Miss. You've earned the title of fastest seeker in today's game. I really like playing hide and seek with you, Miss. I love playing the game with you all too. Miss, come play with us again when you're free. Next time, we'll hide even better. Very fun. And these missions do seem to be pretty short, which is what I expected. So that's why I said we should be able to get through all of them. Oh. Oh, this is the mission blocking this. So it is only 6 I have to do. I don't have to do 7. Risky photography, beware its blade? Is this person busy? Why is the quest darkened? I'm just gonna go top to bottom, even if they unlock and move in weird directions. So I think it's blocked by Scarecrow, and that's why they're both in the same location. I was standing right there. I teleported 20 feet. That's crazy. I've been not teleporting much lately, so it's weird that I'm reverting to my old ways of teleporting distances I could easily walk. And we have a couple of miscellaneous things to do at the end. We gotta make sure we remember to say bye to Allison, because I'll feel really sad if I forget. We have to go see Kilo. I gotta keep all this stuff in mind. I just saw you move, Freya. You're just imagining things. Sherry, I'm the queen of balance. I walk on rooftops like sturdy paths, standing on one leg. That's a cakewalk for me. I'll instantly start the yawning again. It's just from talking and not breathing properly. I must have imagined it then. Loris, did you see anything just now? Huh? You guys talking to me? I just spotted a super chubby bowler with a button on his chest, but as soon as it saw me, it ran off at lightning speed. Super chubby bowler with a button? Sounds like a shirt cat. Oh, Miss Nikki and Momo. Sorry to bother you, but we heard you talking about something moving. Sounds like a fun game. You playing something? Yes, Nikki. We're playing a game called Don't Move Scarecrow. The rules are simple. Everyone has to count down. 3, 2, 1, and then we all have to freeze like scarecrows. If anyone moves, they get a punishment. Like treating everyone to candy. Is it like red light, green light? Freya definitely moved just now. She owes us candy. No way, I didn't move at all. It was Loris who moved. It wasn't me. I was busy watching the big old floof. It's called a bowler. Wait, now you've got me all confused. Freya won't admit it. Nikki, can you help figure out who really moved, right? I have an idea. When you play the next round, I'll snap a photo with my camera. If the tiniest wiggle will get caught on camera, so we'll know who moves and who stays like a true scarecrow. Great, now Freya can't weasel out of it. Like they say, a brave warrior fears no challenge. I'm ready. Wait, is that the saying? Oh, is the game starting now? Let's do this. Get ready, everyone. The game's about to begin. Lined up not far away, showing the best scarecrow pros in preparation. I don't know if I understand, really, how a photo is helping with this. I feel like a video is kind of required. Okay. Instantly? Why'd you... was the butterfly in your face or something? Is that what got you? Miss Nikki, I bet you caught the wiggly little mischief maker on camera, right? Gotta load all my photos. Submit. Let me see. It was Freya who moved. Ah, Freya, didn't you say the loser have to treat everyone to candy? I can't wait for that. Loris can remember everything so clearly. I thought I could hide my movement, but I still got caught. Nothing escaped Momo's camera lens. Even just a tiny movement still counts, Freya. It's just that standing still in one pose for so long feels like a bunch of scarf worms are crawling all over me. It feels uncomfortable. Do you have restless leg syndrome or something? As the saying goes, when you're frozen like a boulder, even a grasshopper crawling on you can tickle. Here we go again, another one of Freya's special sayings. Never heard that one before. Even if you had, Loris, you'd probably forget it anyway. It's true, though. Staying as still as a scarecrow can be tough for energetic kids. But hey, it's okay if you can't stay still. What matters is being honest. After all, Freya, you're our brave little warrior, and warriors don't cheat. You're right, Nikki. I just really wanted to win. Sorry, Sherry and Loris. I promise I won't cheat next time. It's okay, just don't do it again next time. And don't forget the candy. Thanks, Miss Nikki and Momo, and your amazing camera. Let's play Don't Move Scarecrow again sometime. It's actually really fun being a scarecrow. Sure, it does sound like fun. Then it's settled. Miss Nikki can be our judge, and Momo can play too. Just maybe don't point the camera at me next time, Nikki. Is it gonna be, another minigame with them? Because that was locking another mission, right? Who's the Feyre sprite? Let's go do that one right away then. Because it might be 3 in a row that are the kids, and then the rest are other kids. This same group, I mean. So it does make sense. So I thought it was originally going to be a red light, green light type situation, but it's actually just everyone lining up and standing still ad infinitum. And then eventually someone breaks, which is kind of fun. The pose they chose is weird, where it's arms down, standing straight. But I guess it's something. It's gonna be a very long game if you don't make a hard pose, where you're like balancing or something. Hello again, you three. What Sherry just said sounded a bit suspicious. Loris, what'd you think? I think it was fine. Everyone's saying almost the same thing. I need to, like, take some, I don't know, voice lessons or something to learn how to breathe properly when I'm narrating things. Because that's gonna cause a lot of problems with this yawning. I think it was fine. Everyone's saying almost the same thing. It's really hard to figure out. I can't think of anything either. This is giving me a headache. If only someone could help us. Hi everyone, you guys playing a new game? Miss Nikki, Momo, you got here just in time. Playing a game called Find the Imposter. Sus? One person is the imposter, and the others are detectives. The imposter and the detectives' roles are sound similar, but there's a key difference. The detectives have to ask questions and figure out who the imposter is. The rules sound pretty clear. A few rounds of questions should reveal the imposter, right? We thought so, but it's actually really hard when you're playing. Why don't we play one round? This time, I'll be the detective asking the questions, and everyone else can find the imposter. Sound good? Miss Nikki will definitely be the best detective in Stonewoods. I'm ready. I'm ready too. Hurry, I can't wait. Is everyone ready? Time to draw your roll cards. Imposter and PC. Oh, PCs are just neutral, I guess? Okay. We're not playing hide and seek, we're playing, Weird Among Us / werewolf game. Loris, did you check your roll card? Let's get started. I'm so ready. Go ahead and ask me, Miss Nikki. What does your roll look like? Loris, can you describe what your roll looks like? Oh, I know. They can fly and love to eat. You're not really answering the question. Nikki, after hearing that, I'm not so sure anymore. It doesn't seem to match the information we have. Well, it's PCs or Feyre sprites. Feyre sprites and eating. I don't associate Feyre sprites with eating, but I don't associate PCs with eating either. So that's a bit rough. Loris, are you ready to answer the second question? I'm ready. Go ahead, Miss Nikki. Loris, what's the most unique thing about your role? I know, I've done my research. I heard they're descendants of the Wishing Ones, life forms that emerge from clothing. Okay, well, they're both descendants of the Wishing One, but only one of them descended from clothing. So you're a good guy. You're a PC. Nikki, I think there's no need to ask more questions. Loris doesn't seem to be... But just to be sure, I'll ask Loris one more question. No, he's not? I need more time to think about it. Hold on, let me think about the best way to ask this. Okay, I'm waiting for your question, Miss Nikki. You're not a Feyre sprite, you're a PC. Freya. Freya, did you check your roll card? Let's get started. Of course, go ahead, Miss Nikki. What's your roll look like? Freya, can you describe what your roll looks like? Never really got a close look, but they seem really cute, like a little ball from afar. They look kind of like a giant wolfroot. Well, that's a PC. A cute wolfroot. Got it. Thanks for your answer, Freya. Freya, are you ready for a second question? Absolutely. Ask me anything, Miss Nikki. Most unique thing... Freya, can you tell us what the most special thing about your roll is? My roll can fly. That's so cool. I wish it could fly too. That answer is kind of hard to go on, Nikki. Freya handled that one easily. Let's try a different one. So you are a PC. You are a PC. So you've got to be the Feyre sprite. Let me, hold on. Let me think of the best way to ask this. No rush. Saying things like dash after pearl wings, fall right into a haystack. Take your time, Nikki. So I guess the pattern is that the kids give one answer that's useless and one that gives away the answer. So, Sherry, you're probably going to give me 2 useless answers, and the only way I know it's you is by deduction from the other 2. I think that's my guess of how this is going to go. Sherry, did you check your roll card? If you're ready, I'll start asking questions. Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead, Miss Nikki. What is the most unique thing about your roll? Then I'll start asking, what's the most unique thing about your roll? My roll's characteristics? Like, what does this roll look like? Or maybe you have an interesting backstory that makes them memorable? I read that as him. That was me. Let me think. Oh, I got it. This character, they're not very big. Sherry, are you ready to answer the second question? And that's ambiguous, so useless. Yes, I'm ready. Are there many cards like the one you drew? Okay, Sherry, do you think there are a lot of them out there? I never really counted. It doesn't have to be exact, just a general impression is fine. I think not many. I don't often see them around. So this is also vague, because there's not many PCs here either. You're not going to see them unless you go into the abandoned district. There are some. There's one that lives... Where is it? Is it this one? I think there's one that lives on top of this rock here. And they sometimes visit. I've seen a couple around. But they're definitely not here often. Feyre sprites, I think, have only appeared in a cutscene in the main quest, and that might be it in this area. You are the Feyre sprite, though, out of process of elimination. Sherry, is your role the Feyre sprite? Huh? No, it's not. Miss Nikki, why do you think I'm the Feyre sprite? Sherry said her role isn't often seen. Sherry did say her role isn't seen very often. Feyre sprites live deep in the Wishing Wood, so it makes sense they're hard to come across. But it's also hard to encounter PCs. They only live in the abandoned district. That's true. Maybe we should ask the other kids. If we gather more answers, we might be able to figure out who the imposter is. Your role isn't very big. Sherry said her role isn't very big. From what I remember, Feyre sprites are quite small and cute, but PCs are tiny too. Even the Astral Swan's wings are bigger than them. That's true. Nikki, maybe we should ask Freya and the others. Really? Take your time. I thought both of you gave answers that were, disqualifying. Fully. Check your roll card, let's get started. I don't remember what your answers were. Freya, is your role the Feyre sprite? Huh, of course not. I'm a friendly and adorable PC. Why do you think I'm a Feyre sprite? Said her role looks like a ball. Yeah, this is the one that I said was disqualifying as a sprite. Freya said her role looked like a ball, and that matches the appearance of a Feyre sprite. I do not agree in any capacity. Wait, but PCs do look like yellow balls. That's why I said my role looks like a wolfroot. True, let's go ask the others. Description was a bit unclear. Freya's answer was a bit unclear, but Feyre sprites can fly too. But that's how the game works. If we give too many details right away, it'd be too obvious if I were the imposter. She's right. Maybe we should ask the other kids to gather more answers, then we can figure out who the imposter is. I guess we have to talk to all of them all the times, and then we give the answer. Alright, but I'm definitely not the imposter. Or maybe I'm supposed to just select them in a weird way or something. Is it actually you, Loris? Loris is the favorite sprite. Loris, is your role the favorite sprite? Huh? Why do you think that, Nikki? He didn't say no. Character likes to eat. Description was a bit unclear. Loris said the descendants of the wishing one, but that could mean either the favorite sprites or the PCs. That's exactly what the book says. That's true. Nikki, maybe we should look at it from another angle. Character likes to eat. Loris mentioned that his role likes to eat. Favorite sprites eat wishing orbs, but PCs don't. Oh! Really? Did I remember it wrong? So Loris, you're not a favorite sprite? Actually, I am. Game ended and the kids revealed their roles one by one. I did not even think about the wishing orbs. That makes perfect sense. So I completely forgot the wishing orbs existed, so maybe I would have called on to it if I remembered them. But this ended up being a little stranger than I thought it would be. This is a fun game, though. Loris is the imposter. I can't believe you could actually tell the difference between a PC and a favorite sprite. I'm seriously impressed. Oh please, he got it completely wrong and tricked both me and Nikki right from the start. He did get it wrong, but I did also forget that wishing orbs existed, so maybe I would have been more suspicious of him. I'm not sure. It might have been a double negative or something. I don't remember exactly how it was all worded. He always gets those two mixed up. Not the first time, honestly. Still, as an imposter, Loris played the part pretty well. Loris isn't great at remembering things. That's not such a big deal. Everyone's good at some things and not good at others. I get flustered with certain stuff sometimes. Watch me interact in multiplayer. It is ridiculous. When I did the episode when multiplayer came out, and I had the group of like 5 other girls, and we were all standing around, I didn't say anything for like 5 minutes. It was real bad. Same here, right guys? I always get found out right away when we play hide and seek. But Cher, you're amazing with animals. I can't do that at all. And Freya, you're not good at Don't Move Scarecrow. That was just the one time. Okay, fine. I really don't like holding still for too long. We all have our little flaws, but that's okay. It's because we're not perfect that we need each other, so we can do things together that we couldn't manage alone. Just like me and Momo. Without him, I probably wouldn't have gotten through so many close calls. And without Nikki, I wouldn't have had a chance to travel so far or live through so many fun adventures. Miss Nikki's right. It's because we have different strengths and weaknesses that playing together is so much fun. Yeah, because we're best friends. Exactly. But Loris, are you sure you're from Stoneville? Mixing up PCs and favorite sprites like that? That's seriously impressive in the worst way. Raya, you're seriously doubting me? I'm a Stoneville villager, not some imposter from Floret Wish. That was very fun. And that third quest was my favorite out of all of them. I did it badly. I super failed. Oh, way too close. I super failed and got the worst possible outcome where I selected everyone in the wrong order. But very nice. So, now we're moving on to our next set of kids to help. This is Risky Photography, Unfinished Story, A Call of Home. Risky Photography is all the way over there again. Actually, we'll have to teleport because I'm pretty far now. All the way up at the dye factory. Or dye warehouse? I always forget what they call it. I think they say dye warehouse normally. And off we go. I was thinking about it while I was in that cutscene too. How crazy Momo's outfit looks. But I don't have a purple Momo outfit, I don't think. And also, I just got this, so I wanted to use it during the event. I probably would have used this, because it's probably the closest to like a purple. I don't have anything really. And it's been a long time since I looked at crafting for Momo cloaks. Ooh, that is actually like perfect for the outfit I'm wearing right now. But I have none of that. And I can't get this, I believe. T? Yes, I cannot. This is something I am pretty worried about. The fact that I don't have any of this. And I don't have these. And I don't even know what this is. It's crazy to me the amount of things on here that are still locked. Because I haven't talked about it for a while. We only have 4 more for the first miracle outfit, and I think this is the second miracle outfit. But I believe there is a... I think there's 7 chapters. I feel like I heard someone say a chapter 8 at some point. So maybe there's 8 chapters. And then I believe I also heard someone say there's a Wishful Arosa quest line. So maybe after the 8 chapters, there's a quest relating to miracle outfits. But there's so much stuff here for me to unlock still. And I have the Whim Stars for it. While we're in here, we can grab this real quick. Wow, they are so expensive. 50 stars per. That is crazy. Starry Thoughts. Used for Heart Lake Ripple's evolution. What? Heart Lake Ripples? Heart Lake Ripple's evolution. Hang on. Small distraction for a second. Oh, you. I need to craft one more. I see. What is the crafting cost of Heart Lake Ripples? Not this, it's a stylish outfit. Heart Lake Ripples. Select all. Let's set that as the goal so I can just see what I'm missing. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, well, I'll leave this on my crafting recipe, and when I think about it, because I already did my Dig Parapal today, over the course of the next couple weeks, I'll slowly work at this, now that I have the item to unlock. Let's get that off the screen for now, because I don't actually need to see it. Although, to be fair, I don't need to see this either, so sure, that's more interesting. I'll leave that up for now. It is a little distracting, but it's fine. And the check mark, we already bought everything. So where is the quest? Is it you, Benita? Is it you guys? Doesn't look like it. Is it you? Let's open the menu again to find it. Because it's not appearing on the map. Ooh, I passed it. It's a little further up the road. You three. This is my first time delivering goods. Which wharf are we heading to? Oh, it's them right there. The Flora-Wish Wharf is too far and too small. It won't work. The Meadow Wharf is closer, bigger, and especially built for shipping our goods out. That'll do. It's you guys, isn't it? The spear sack Essling loves to bury itself on the ground. When someone gets close, it suddenly pops out and ambushes them with a bang. Siftant? Siftant? If you're not careful, you'll get jabbed by the sharp blade on top of its head. Things get very serious, so make sure you don't go near the dangerous places, okay? Ah, it has a sharp blade going out of its head? That's terrifying. I want to go home. Is the blade on its head really big? Is it the size of a spatula? Or a scarecrow is the size... Wait. Is it the size of a spatula or a scarecrow? If it's the size of a spatula, it doesn't sound too dangerous. Scarecrow-sized blade? That could shovel up an entire house. If we encounter that at night, wouldn't it look like a hill to us? It's not that big, actually. It's just... How about its body? If it is a blade the size of the hill on its head, then shouldn't it have a huge body too? A blade the size of the hill? That's the most interesting description I've ever heard. Ah, Nikki, I didn't notice you. These kids have been asking me about spear sacks, so I've been describing it for a while, but it seems like you don't quite understand. Kids have never seen an Essling before, let alone a spear sack. Mom was right. If only we had a photo of a spear sack for the kids to see. We can help take a photo. Since it's Playful Hearts Day, if the kids see a real spear sack looks like, they'll be so happy. Really, thank you so much. Then, could you please take a photo of a spear sack? From what I can tell, there's a spear sack in the grove nearby. They like to ambush people, so please be careful. I thought these kids might be it, because this quest seemed a little strange. Oh, we'll go get these things over there. So, I have a very bad track record. I know Money Man's to my left. I have an exceptionally bad track record for taking photos of monsters. I am comically bad at it. And by comically, I mean it makes me very upset that I'm so bad at it. I'm gonna go beat you up because I'm gonna be mad if I mess up this quest. Oh, he's right there. I saw you. Didn't I see you? Wasn't there one in the ground right here? Or was that just a weird interaction with this? Blings for everyone. True. I still haven't looked up how to get the blings. It's for my achievement hunting I'm doing. This, I assume this is the 5-star water walking dresses cutscene animation you get when you pull. Because I don't think I've seen water animation like that. But, yeah, that's something I would never know. Because I don't think you can preview those anywhere.
The sun looks like a helping of delicious, savory barbecue.
I hear you, Momo. Right now, I'm trying to find a spear boy. Oh, you got the super cute hair, which I love. This is... I do have this dress. I don't remember where it's from. And then the wings, obviously. The pieces here and here, I think are just normal accessories. I don't think they come from a super outfit. They might be this one. But... Oh! Very nice. Don't remember what that outfit actually is, but I'm pretty sure I do have it. Is it you? It is you. Sunlit Grass Palm. Yeah, it's definitely sort of recent. Pretty early into the game, yeah. So my memory's not good enough. And I think I'm not going to be able to just wander into this monster. It doesn't help that I don't actually know where the grove is. I've been... Oh my god, please. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know if this is the one I scared off, like 2 months ago, when I tried to make it go to sleep. I forgot to check if my outfit was equipped. We will check that. Oh, it is equipped. I can alt. So last episode, in the jump puzzle, I tried to alt and I couldn't. And I thought maybe I accidentally unequipped the outfit when I was messing with the settings. But no, it was just locked, so I couldn't use it for that particular quest. Speaking of quest, let us track the one I'm currently doing. Which is you. Where in the world is this monster? You just want me to talk to you again? Do I already have the photo? Is that why? So it's just going to use a photo I took months ago? I guess that works. Because I don't know where the grove is. Will you accept a random photo? Spear Sack in the grove nearby. When it doesn't sense danger, it burrows underground. Please take a photo of it and be extra careful. Here's my concern. What in the world is a grove? This is one of those things where the definition of the word grove is probably being used incorrectly. Grove. I assume it's somewhere here. Did I do this cave already? I did. I guess we're just monster hunting time. I would think this would be the nearby grove. Down here? This is where I came from when I did my loop. And they tend to be a little higher up in the mountains rather than right on the path. I missed this last time. Right here? Oh, you have the outfit. Oh my goodness, is that him? I can't even tell what that is. Yeah, that is him. So that's where his location is. Is that why this has so many likes? Because it's helping people? I want to see your outfit, though. I know the picture is probably for the quest, but... Momo, I need the camera. Thank you. This is... Which dress is this? I know the answer to this. Oh my gosh. I like this dress, so I should remember what it is. I'm just not thinking of it right now. Is it Wishful Arosa, actually? A dyed Wishful Arosa? Because the crown is the Wishful Arosa crown. The arm pieces might be? And then an ice theme? It is. And that is the arm piece. So this is a wishful... Is it dyed? Yes, because this is yellow and white. I don't know what the upgrade is, because I don't have enough pieces to actually look at that. So this is the dyed Wishful Arosa. Very cute. And you are the little buddy I take a photo of. Thank you so much for helping me by putting that down as a snapshot. And other people are also very appreciative. Because that's the most likes I've seen in a while. Most of the time when you find a photo, it has 0 to 2 likes. Back with the photo already? Just expected from you, Nikki. Let me see it. Here you go. Confirm. That's it. This is a spear sack. The blade on his head is very sharp. Looks rather tough. Nikki and I often get startled by them. But you guys are stylists. You can purify them. If ordinary people get startled by them, they might not be able to flee, especially children. But now with this photo, the kids can finally see what a spear sack looks like. If they ever run into one by accident, they'll know how to avoid it and how to deal with it. Exactly. This is a very useful science lesson, especially for this special Playful Hearts Day. It sparks their curiosity and teaches them knowledge. 2 birds with 1 stone. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to properly teach the kids about spear sacks now. See you later, Nikki and Momo. Educational, good content. Have I seen this one? You take a... Oh my goodness. This is so cute. This makeup is from the cash shop right now, and it kills me I can't get it. I love it to death. This paint smear makeup. It doesn't go with this outfit. I believe this is the 4-star outfit that came from the Feyre Sprite event? Let me see the full thing to make sure about that, though. It's not. It's the one right now that I love. The puffy butt. And you're using the raincoat backpack. The hat is something I probably have, because I have the Momo version of that hat, right? I have this. Now, where did I get this? Ribbon-wrapped music box. Did I get this from the Purification 5-star? Because that's the only one that makes sense. This must be the 5-star Purification one. So is that hat something I got from a 4-star on that banner? That's interesting. But yeah, I love this little duck thing so much. Is it one of the shop ones? I don't actually remember where you get the duck. This makeup, though, oh my goodness, it's so cute. I wish I had it. And we do have that, because that was free. It must be on the banner. Yeah, it's one of the 4-stars here. I completely forgot. Yeah, let's go Quack. The balloon trip. For some reason, it's called balloon trip, even though it's about a duck. God, that's so cute. Oh, I mentioned I was supposed to pull on this, and I didn't. We'll get a Deep Echoes doing this. And no 5-stars. We can skip, because I do need some 4-stars still, so we'll not skip this part. We can skip the animation. Will I get something new here? Maybe I'm guaranteed new things. I don't remember. Now, what is this going to be from? Sunlight gently filters through the leaves as the breeze plays with the shadows dancing in your hair. Do I have the butterfly suit maxed? Maybe not. I'm gonna guess it's that. It is. That was very nice hair, though. I want to look at it again when we get out of the screen. I assume it's one thick braid in the back, and it's kind of like a dark green towards brown hair color. Pretty nice. And let's see what the Deep Echoes is. Another piece of makeup, and I don't know what I want. Okay. Don't want that. That's okay, but hard to use, honestly. Pretty neutral to not too excited about. That's okay, but I have the other one that's very similar to it already. And this, I can't even tell. So, maybe I like it, maybe I don't. This, I do not like as much as this one. I think this makes my mouth look way too wide. And... This is another one where I feel like it doesn't do anything. Because it's so tiny. Those are pretty cute. That might be what I go with. This is one of the ones where it does nothing in my eyes. And this is one where I can't really see anything. So I'm at the point where I think I'm just going to get Featherlight Shadow and Nimbus Dream. Because maybe they do something and I just can't tell. Actually, I'll get yeah, so... I think I'm going to get Crystal Gaze right now. And then next time, I'm going to get Silent Snowfall, Ocean's Gaze, Feather Shadow, Nimbus Dream. I think that's the order I'm going to go with all this. Crystal Gaze. It is pretty nice. I don't know if I'll use it for a while. We'll see. And I don't know what I'm doing with the Heart Shine, because I don't have my next dress, right? I have one piece out of this dress. That's crazy. This one's fully upgraded. And this one I have one single piece. And I'm about to get a thing to glow up. That's sad. Okay. Let me make sure I gave you a like. I did. Very cute. Let us check our next mission. We have 2 more. Unfinished story. Oh, right next to me. That helps. You are somewhere around here? I'm gonna just look for groups of kids. Probably not you, I guess? Oh, Quinto, I'll buy your feathers. Come here. Let's take a look. I've already bought all of them, and you don't refresh stock. That's sad. Have I read this book or not? It's got what I would count as a tiny glow, not a big glow. And I think I might just be crazy. I think that's a normal glow, and I'm crazy. But I need to look into that. Because I feel so weird reading the book twice if I don't need to. I think I've bought out your stock as well, haven't I? I did. It should put a checkmark next to the shops as well. This is a prime photo location. So let's see what they ended up doing with it. Ooh, that's pretty good. This is like the mask Eureka thing, which I find to be really weird. It's hard to use. I like dying of this. It's very interesting to use that over this piece. You're triple layered here. You have like your button-up blouse, a leather zip-up, and then you have a over-the-shoulder, what material would you call this? Like a what'd you say, mesh? I don't actually know what you'd call this material. But the makeup is super cute. This is the, like, sparkle freckle makeup. And super, super bright. Purple or... I think it's a type of purple. It might be a weird shade of pink. But purple eyeliner. Very nice. Doing, what is it called? Is it called, like, Kitty Punch? It's been so long since I've used that emote. I used it all the time at the beginning because I didn't have many. Is it graceful? I don't think so. Where are you? Turn? Meow Meow Punch? Is that what it's called? That's coming to my mind right now. Where are you? Do I just not remember what the pose looks like? Where is Meow Meow Punch? Meow Meow Punch? Meow Meow Punch? I swear I am losing my poses. I have less poses than I used to. And I don't know why. Where did they disappear to? It's because I'm holding something. I'm so silly. I'm probably the silliest person alive. Holding onto things is actually the most detrimental thing you can do in this entire game. It just makes picture taking impossible. That's where my float went, too. I've been looking for this for like 5 episodes. Because I wanted to use this in tons of photos, and I haven't been able to. Move the camera a little to the side so we're not looking straight up the skirt there. I know I just have safety shorts on, so it's not too big a deal, but still. Where is my Meow Meow Punch? Hold on, Nikki, you got a Meow Meow Punch real quick. Looking for fish. That's silly. There it is. It is called Meow Meow Punch. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will put my magic wand back on, though. It is the final episode. I'm gonna keep my magic wand. I'm just going to be a little more sparing with these items in particular. I know I currently am using the bear on my date outfit, but still. Very cute. What kind of pants did you put on for this outfit? Oh, this is a dress. I forgot about that. The boots go pretty well with it too, though, so I like that. Okay. There should be some kids that need help somewhere around here. Is it you? Dreamvale Tales? What a poetic fairy tale. After reading it, I couldn't help but become deeply enchanted by its plot. For a long time, and even now, I still find myself reflecting on it with deep emotion. A fairy apprentice chasing her dreams, a prince in a lonely chamber with a castle, a surreal journey across Dreamvale. How romantic. Sounds familiar. Talking about Dreamvale Tales? That's right, you, the girl, radiating with romantic charm, and this adorable little kitten. Have you ever read this beautiful fairy tale? We just read this book not long ago, and even got to experience some of its plots firsthand. Experience it yourself? I totally get the feeling. Sometimes I wish I could step into the pages myself and live those magical stories. But back on topic. Since you've read the story, how about a romantic quiz on Dreamville Tales? Just like the story itself. We can dive into the detail and explore the charm of the book's plot. What do you think? I know, a classic quiz game. Let's do this. Answer 3 questions in a row, quick fire style. No problem, we've got this. With that kind of confidence, you must know the ins and outs of Dreamville Tales by heart. Of course, a little recap of the story wouldn't hurt. Let's dive back into the enchanting world of the book before the quiz begins. After all, the romantic chapter is always ready to be savored and admired by their endless charm. An unfinished story, random quest started. Do I just talk to you again? You ready to revisit the romantic chapter of the story and dive into the quiz game? We're ready. I'm ready, full of confidence. I love your confidence. Alright, let's kick off the Dreamville Tales quiz. Here's the first question. What color is Lulukko's hair? It is... Is it red? She's on the loading screen. Black seems wrong. It's between purple and red. I'm gonna go with red because my gut told me it was red. I remember it's red. That's right. Red hair is Lulukko's most distinctive feature. It's easy. This easy question definitely couldn't throw you off. Now, on to the second question. As this poetic fairy tale reaches its beautiful conclusion, who ultimately becomes a proper fairy? Lulukko. Lulukko. Correct, it was Lulukko. In the end, she achieved her dream and became a proper fairy. It's time for the final question. Let's revisit the story. In the book, what rating did Lulukko receive in the beginner magic test? Before they give me the multiple choice. It was something, and then we asked out of what, and she said something really silly. It was like, I got a 5, and we were like, out of 10? And she was like, out of 100, or something silly like that. So when I see it, I'll probably remember. It was 60 failing, because it was 60 out of 500. I think that was the joke. 60 points, failing. Perfect answer. Although Lulukko scored 60 points, the full score was 500, so she actually failed the test. That was a good joke, so I did remember that. You answered 3 questions correctly in a row. Impressive. You do know the story very well. Speaking of which, after finishing this fairy tale for a long time, I couldn't shake off the feeling of melancholy and loss lingering in my chest. I understand that feeling. Maybe it's because the story was so captivating you just couldn't wait for it to end. Didn't want it to end, I think that's it. Just didn't want it to end. Honestly, both would kind of work there. Both make sense. Yes, exactly. Even though the quiz is over, a beautiful story never truly ends. The ink is dried on the pages, but the soul of the story doesn't end with the final product. It's transformed into the flickering light at the tip of a pen for the gentle breeze that sweeps across your heart. I believe it will always remain vibrant in the author's words, in another parallel time or world, in the hearts of you, me, and every reader. Accept these small rewards. Let them serve as a small keepsake from this quiz, a tribute to every story that never ends. Priscilla, have I taken a picture with you before? You are super pretty. You are probably the prettiest girl in this town. I want a picture with you. I don't have anything that really matches your style is the problem. This is kind of the best I've got. And do I have anything musical? I can dance. What is the best position of this dance to pause at? This dance doesn't seem to have a good pause spot. Maybe I can find another. Not super working for that. What about outfit poses? Oh, it's got the full super long animation. I mentioned before how long that thing is. Ooh, that's another fly animation, actually. I have to remember that that floats in the air. Okay, there has to be another dance somewhere. Where's all my dances? I had a bunch of them. Rhythm in motion? Oh, that is a fun dance. Doesn't match with a guitar, though. Cute. Ta-da. Passionate dance. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Something like this. This might work for like a guitar bard-esque song, because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. I want to walk a little in front and to the side here, so I'm not hitting the pole. Actually, let's walk down here. I want to be on this side of you. No, I don't, because the guitar is going to hit me in the face. I think I just need to be more forward. And now I want to, yes, restart it. That's not bad. Do I want a filter? I do like the darkened colors of your outfit, so I don't want to mess it up much. No. I have a pretty dark outfit too, so this might be kind of hard. No filters. What about some yellow light? Where's my yellow lighting? Not terrible, because it's kind of coming from this side, because that's kind of where the area is with the people. Now, I will reframe this. This isn't the framing I want. I actually think I want to frame it first. I want to actually zoom in all the way first. And I want her to be blocking that book because I think it'll show up in the photo strangely. How do I want to frame this is a good question. I'm so high up compared to her. I could sit on the ground by her, but I feel like I do want to try this pose. Let's go in and face the camera real quick, because I think it'll make this a tiny bit easier. Actually, what if I don't face the camera? I think that's more fun, actually. So I'll have her looking out this way and me looking out this way. Let me throw the grid on real quick. It's going to change to day or something while I'm doing this. Trying to center it using this. She'll be facing that way, so she'll be a little closer like this, because it'll be in this part of the animation right there, I think is when I'll hit it. So I want her like there. Yeah, that lines up a little better. Still not perfect, but it works. And let's turn off collectibles. Does that get rid of the book? It doesn't. I want to reframe it to get that book out of there. I think I can do it with the end of the guitar. It's going to just be a real timing problem. I think I have to give up on that and just... maybe, yeah, I can just fully go over like this. That book is causing a lot of problems. This isn't super terrible, having the kids and stuff in the background. I don't actually hate that much. Oh, I don't want to rotate. You know what? Maybe I'll check the rotation and see how I feel about it. If I put the aperture that low, the book's back in frame, which is a problem. So I can't do that. The book is there. That's pretty nice. I think I want to be a little more in, though. The framing of this is really bad with that book. If the book wasn't there, I really liked the shot beforehand. But this one I think works pretty well too. Now I want to do my lighting, now that I have everything set up how I want it. Do I need more shadows? That little bit I think actually does help. Because we are away from the lights. The lights are focused down here. That's why I have the lighting on this side. The brightness itself is fine. It's the middle of the night, but there's a lot of lights around. Little more vignettes, fine. Rotation, I will get sick. So I can't. I just can't do it. Let's have a little bit of aperture here. Something like that. It's probably good. Okay, now I'm waiting for her to look all the way to the side. Past the camera. That was perfect. Very nice. And now we can go do our final mission. The Call of Home. All the way down here. I guess we'll run. Down this way. It's not too far. I will put back on my event dress. Yeah, I could have tried reading the book to see if it would get rid of the thing. I've mentioned it a couple times because I keep seeing the books like that, but I feel like they glow brighter than that normally. And I think I'm just going crazy, and I haven't read that book before, and I'll have to come back for it. Oh! I don't recognize this outfit. Normally that means it's a cash shop outfit, if I fully don't recognize it. The headphones kind of make me feel like that too. Yeah, this feels like a cash shop outfit. Very futuristic headphones, that's why I say that. Honestly, the whole outfit is really futuristic. It is very pretty, though. Except the hair. I think the hair is one of the Linlong Empire hairs. Very nice. I see the one across the street here. I'll grab. And how are you doing? Super zoomed out, dark, scary time. What is going on here? This is some really dark mood stuff. There's a really good dye on this dress, too. This is a really interesting dress. This is not the mayor's dress, I think. Anytime I see this front part, it makes me think of that dress, and I have to double check to make sure it's not it. Where are you? It's brown when it's not dyed. Not you. Oh my goodness, it is. It actually is this dress. That's a really good dyeing of it. The shoulders, I believe, are from something else. I don't think it has this mesh on there. I think this is part of the arm piece. It has butterflies, so I assume this is the current banner arm piece. I don't like the super low-hanging necklace on pretty much any outfit ever. But other people do like them a lot. That's why there's 10 of them in the game. And I don't like any of them. This, I don't remember where it's from. I think I have it. Super big, puffy chest piece. I love the hair. Perfect length hair. Ideal length hair. And a little maid bow. Which, I think there's a couple of them in the game, so I'm not sure which that is. It's not the 5-star purification, because that one's really tall. Shoes are hard to see. They're so shiny, actually. That is crazy. They have vines going up? It's got leaves on it. So I assume they were a nature-themed dress that's been dyed black as well. It looks like a flower on super elevated heels. I don't know what it would be other than Blooming Stars, but I don't think Blooming Stars has shoes like that. I can check in here, though. Yeah, it's not even close. So I have no idea where the shoes are from, but they're really cool. This is a really cool picture that I'm glad I looked at, because it led to a super cool dyeing scheme. Hello, Liam. Nikki and Momo, Stoneville's very own animal rescue queen, has returned. The way you name things in Stoneville is so straightforward. Just as Grooming Queen was starting to stick, now it's Animal Rescue Queen. Thanks to you, the missing animals are safely back in the village. I've been watching for a while. Every time you and Momo head into that strange place, a few more missing animals find their way back home. Caleb called you the Grooming Queen, but I've given you a new title, Rescue Queen. Sounds even more impressive, right? I'm really glad I could help, but honestly, just call me Nikki. All those queen titles feel like a bit much. Not at all. We want to show our thanks. Everyone pitched in with a little something, so please take it, Animal Rescue Queen. All the animals are back and staying put. Now everyone can celebrate Playful Hearts Day in peace and joy. Quest started. Quest completed. What was the reward? Oh, I'll take it. Shining particles. I don't even remember what those are. What is a shining particle? It's been so long. I don't think it's an upgrade material. Shining. What are you? Fairy Lullaby and Magic Bottle. Evil Wizards, Wicked Deeds, Unforgivable. Okay, yeah, that is just the story we know already. Starry Thoughts. I do not know what that item is. I'm being silly. Well, if I needed it, I'm happy. And now, we can double check. Yup, all this is done. And this we're not finishing, because it's just like 1 or 2 chests randomly. Did we get another reward? No. But that's fine. I'm not going to worry about doing these. I'm not going to dye stuff right now. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do any of that. I finished something here, but I don't get any reward for it. And this will do next update. These are all done. So, we've done it. I'm going to do what I said earlier and go visit Kilo. I have almost nothing to give you, Kilo. I think maybe I have 1 level's worth of dewdrops, but I haven't explored at all this update. I might actually not be able to get a single level, even if it's been months since I've talked to Kilo. Because I'm just not going to new areas. Until I explore the Wishing Woods, once I explore the Wishing Woods, I'll get tons of dewdrops. And I'll probably finally get the last outfit from Kilo, because I'm on, I think, level 3. A lot of snapshots here. Oh, wow, that's pretty. I do not know how you got that. It's probably a focal lengthed out clock Eureka. That's my guess as to how they did this. So they put the focal length on, not focal length, aperture. I always say focal length when I mean aperture. I have those mixed in my head, and it's really hard to undo that. But this is, I think, the clock Eureka with minimum aperture. So it's focused only on Nikki's face, which is a really cool halo effect. And they're doing the pose from the Sea of Stars because it summoned this weird thing that I don't like being in the photos. This... There's a lot going on here. I think this is 2 separate headpieces. Let me view the snapshot of this. This is a super, super inspired dress. Heavy pink dyeing. I have to actually stand closer. Sorry about that. Is this 2 separate headpieces? Yes, it is. This is a... I think just flower, the 6 to the side, and the rest is probably a crown that's one big piece together. This is the neck piece, I believe, from the actual super cute tummy water walking dress she's wearing right now, because it has the beads all over the place. Tummy. And she's not wearing the arm things. That's why this looks a little different. Because anytime I see this dress, I'm used to the big flowing arms, but it's just the tail this time. And I don't know which of the overarm fabrics this is, because there's a few of them in the game. So I can't tell what exactly it is. I think it's the newer one, because I don't remember the old one having these on it. And I don't remember what colors the upgrades were for this water dress to know how dyed it is, or how much of it is normal. There might have been a pink variant, and it was just slightly edited. So I can't tell that for sure. The hair, pretty normal. Nothing super fancy about the hair. But this is, yes, a very nice dress. And I don't see the clock Eureka. Which is strange, because I thought you could see Eurekas when you were posing with people. But that was very good. Very cute. This is Lalena's... I think her name's Lena, right? Lena's dress. Maybe upgraded? I know the black had to have been dyed. This one might just be the upgrade. But it's been a while, so I'm not sure. You have a necklace that's clipping through, but it's got some gems here, and the gem is shining. Which is a very strange effect. I'm also not entirely sure what's happening here. If this is another piece, or if it's coming from the necklace. It's very strange. I like the earrings. Tinier earrings are better than big earrings. Oh, that is so cute underneath, actually. More tummy. Tummy. Very interesting gold on the hands. These super hard metal pieces on an otherwise pretty flowy, airy top. And the crown, which I love. I've mentioned before, I think last episode I even said it, I don't like pants that open up at the bottom there, so I'm not a fan of these pants. But I think it works with the outfit well enough. But very nice. And we have one more over here to look at. Right in front of Kilo. Oh, another pose with this one. People, this is a good pose. I don't like that the star is there, but it does make creative photo opportunities, because anything that can add things into the shot is useful. Because we have like 10 poses that just stick your hand out. So if you want to just stick your hand out, you can do it a million different ways, but having a way to summon the star is nice. And it looks like this is Lulukko's wand. The Wishful Rosa top, probably chest piece. It's hard to see from this angle, but it looks like it. It looks like this is another full Wishful Rosa with the fairy and magic added on. This might be... It's hard to tell from here. Oh, I didn't actually click snapshot. This might be the super cute makeup that everyone's been wearing. It is. It's so cute. And what'd you do for shoes and all that for this? You have these. It's the ones that go up the other girl is wearing. There's no way these are actually the 5-star purification boots, right? I hear you, Kilo. Because there's no Feywish on it, I think. I think it's just flowers. I think the 5-star purification boots have a Feywish on them. It's been a while. Let me throw them on real quick. Okay. Are those it? Timeless Melody, yeah, those are it. So it does have a little wire cage down here. It's not as big as I thought. It does have a flower on the front, though. So they're similar, but not the same shoe by a decent margin. And it's probably not the one on the banner. I don't know what these shoes look like. Never mind that. No, that's not them. Those are closer to the ones I have. These are the full front to back platform. They don't have the gap. But very nice. It is cute. Okay. Kilo, do I have anything at all to give you? One. I'll take it, honestly. Claim reward. Oh, it's actually, oh my goodness. This is the piece. Just an episode or two ago, someone had this on, and I couldn't remember what it was. I thought it was maybe the standard banner outfit, but it's the Kilo outfit. I just overwrote my goal. I have to fix that now. Starwish Echoes. That's pretty cute. How many more do I have to do? 3 more? Only 2 more to finish the outfit, but then the Momo Cloak is 3. And then I'm pretty much done. All the rest doesn't matter. Let me... So I need another 150-ish in order to do that. Let me reset Heartfelt Ripples. Heartlake Ripples. Overall, I did love this update. I still, standing at its completion, do not for the life of me understand what was even happening in Stoneville from the adult's perspective. It was a festival where kids kind of just ran around and played, and the adults all talked about how busy they were and how much fabric they needed to decorate. And I never once saw any kid care about fabric. The only thing I can think of is that all the fabric in the village was used to craft the bear's Beret. But I thought when I got there, someone said it mysteriously appeared overnight. And I took that to be literal. But in hindsight, maybe that's the story they tell to the kids. And they just built it in one night using all the village's fabric. And that's what created the fabric shortage. Oh, someone took a photo up here, too. Oh, this is a crazy angle. This is the standard banner water, obviously, with the headpiece from that same dress. This is... I think you get this in Marquez Jr.'s shop, or it's just a random chest in Wishfield. And can't really see legs and stuff in this dress, but I do like the not overdoing the top so that it's actually exposed shoulders. The gloves are interesting. I have a hard time putting gloves on in outfits. I don't hate it in this one because you have it so light. It's such a light blue to go with the white glove. This is the hair from the 4-star purification you start the game with, I believe. And I do like it. I tend to like darker hair. I'm very biased towards that. I don't like the blonde that I think comes with this dress. So, very nice. And it's a good photo-taking spot, definitely. Okay, but as I was saying, yeah, I don't really understand the base premise of the event, but I had fun with it. So, I don't understand what the adults were doing pretty much the entire time. The kids were kind of just, like, off on their own doing stuff. The only thing I mentioned is that the Thuddy Squash was really high-tech, innovative things that the adults did for the kids, which was cool, and probably crafting the Barasant in one night was pretty crazy. And there was those weird tunnels that opened up out of nowhere and are unexplained, which is just insane. But, yeah, 9 days for that, we're good. The timing of this as well, I mentioned it I think earlier in the episode, I'm really surprised I finished the update in time. I thought for sure I wouldn't. This episode is going to be uploaded on the 7th. It's being recorded 8 p.m. on the 6th, so it's not going to be uploaded in time. So I'll just upload it lunchtime tomorrow for me, so the 7th. And I believe nighttime on the 7th is when the update happens. So on the 8th, I'll be able to post day 1 reaction to the new stuff. And I thought it would be like a week into the update. So I completely misjudged everything. The reason I misjudged it was I actually thought this stuff here, this one, and these, would take me an entire episode or two to do, because they did last update. I struggled so hard in 1.5 trying to finish those photography and miscellaneous mission quests. It was terrible. So this update was very nice, very relaxing. I was stressed at the end because I messed up my time because I was so busy, but I'm happy with how this ended. So I'm very excited for the next update. I hope I don't get spoiled because I haven't been yet. So I just have to hang on for like 24 more hours and then I'm good to go. So I haven't seen any of the new outfits or anything. I don't know what the themes are. It's going to be pretty fun. So I'm going to go ahead and go. So bye.